Wantable, I keep doing it because it's kind of exciting. It's kind of unpredictable, which I kind of enjoy sometimes. Keep at least one item and you'll get a free gold love bangle, $43 value to sweeten your Valentine's Day look. Hi, my name is Lisa and welcome to Adventures in Styling. I like to get clothing in the mail and work with a stylist to get pushed out of my comfort zone. I'm still learning how I want to dress after major weight loss last year. I've been doing Wantable, I think about 9 or 10 months. And this is their Valentine's Day style edit, so I'm excited to see what's in here. Well, I'll leave the rules for Wantable up in the corner here so we can just get right to this, but I will tell you that I think this had a sale on the styling fee. I think it was $5 or $10. And the only thing you put at risk is your styling fee if you don't keep anything, and to return everything is free. So that's the lowdown on Wantable. And I have been doing Wantable for about 9 months, and one of the first things that I got in a Wantable box was this super fun hoodie that says Sunday Fun Day. It's fleece lined inside. It was about $69. For me at the time, I thought, gosh, I don't really want to pay that much, but I just loved it so much, and I've definitely got my use out of it. I wear this crazy hoodie like, I don't know, every other weekend. And then I don't have any Wantable denim that I could find today that would go with this. So I'm wearing my new favorite pair of jeans, which are from Cider. And if you're new to my channel, I have done a couple of Cider hauls. That is a direct-to-consumer women's clothing company. And they are able to keep their prices down because they are not selling through retailers and they're going direct to consumer, and they're geared towards a younger crowd. But I have discovered that their jeans are freaking awesome. So I love these jeans. Let's dive into this box. Hey, Gracie. Gracie is here with me. She's sitting on the spot where I usually put the box when I open it, and I don't want to disturb her. Are you doing okay? She looks grumpy. So let me go ahead and rip this open. I want to show you really quickly first the label. So they do label what kind of edit it is. So they normally send 7 items. Could be clothing, could be a bag, could be jewelry. They do put all of the rules here on top of the box. Like I said, I have put them up in the corner for you as well. And I'll put a link to Wantable below in the pinned comments and in the description box for my channel. And yeah, so let's go ahead and rip it open. Are we boring you, Gracie? She says, no, exciting, exciting. Paper's getting crinkled. A box will be available here in a minute. So I was just showing, there is a sticker on here with your name on it, so that's a cute little touch. Because this is a Valentine's Day edit, I'm expecting to see hopefully a touch of red, something that kind of speaks to Valentine's Day, so we'll see. I totally have no idea what's in here. I'm going to rip it open and be surprised. Okay, they give you a return envelope. It is USPS. For me, I live near a UPS store that accepts USPS, and it's closer than my post office, so I just take them there, and it's a fairly big envelope and normally fits everything that if you needed to return everything, it would fit in there. They also give you a card with styling notes. So you can leave your stylist a note about what you're looking for. You can leave a general note in your profile like, I don't like polka dots, never send me polka dots, and you may hopefully never get polka dots. And then when you order an edit, you can leave notes specific to that, such as I'm going on vacation or I'm getting ready for a wedding, that kind of thing. So in your card, they give you a picture of everything that you're getting. I kind of like what I'm seeing here. And they put a little heart next to things that you have requested specifically from them. So when you go onto the Wantable website, there is something called a stream. And you have to look at the top. There are things suggested for you based on your preferences, and then all. And I was doing things suggested for me and wondering why I wasn't seeing a variety of things. So make sure you look at the top where the little tab is. But once you're in the stream, things are going by, and you can heart them, or you can like them or dislike them. That's right. So if you dislike them, hopefully you don't get them in a box. This never happened to me. And then when they send you your box, they'll put a little heart next to the things that you liked. So let's see what I said to the stylist, I don't remember, and see what she said to me. Now, typically with Wantable, I have not received the same stylist consistently, but I recognize my stylist's name, Jordan, and a cute little picture of her. So I think I've had Jordan before, and I said to her, I like edgy, trendy, bright, solid, or solid blocks of color and geo patterns for fall and winter. I'm also looking to expand into the colors of camel, comma, and then I said some other things, but it got cut off. Then I updated this after that, and I said, please, no dolman sleeves. I love itty bitty bootcut jeans. I've recently lost 60 pounds and don't want baggy styles. I don't mind 1 or 2 black items. So that's what I said. So let's see what she said back to me. So Jordan says, hi Lisa, so happy to style you again. I think you'll love this edit. I've included pieces you can wear now and later, essential tees, sweaters, and more separates for looking and feeling your best every day and on those special occasions. Keep at least 1 item and you'll get a free gold love bangle, $43 value to sweeten your Valentine's Day look. Interesting, so I think there's a bangle in here. Oh, I see a picture of it. Okay, and we want the best for you. Be sure to let me know your thoughts at the checkout. Don't forget, you receive 20% off your total if you keep 5+ items. Also, your $20 styling fee will be credited toward any item that you keep. So did I have a $20? I did. So I think I went for it just because it was a Valentine's Day edit, not because there was a styling fee sale. So let's go ahead and dig into this box. That's fun. It's definitely oversized, but I like it. I like it. If I'm going to be doing a French tuck, I should be saying bonjour, right? So this is Z Supply, and that is a nicer brand that I have not got from Wantable before. So that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and look at the price on it. First Date Bonjour sweatshirt in sea salt, $69. Okay. I did not see this on their site. That's really cool. Okay, let me show it to you. I'm just looking at it. And then they say, gosh, this is really soft. They say the nautical look is kind of in, and this is just overtly the nautical look. Graphic hoodie in heather gray, $69, size 2 to 4. And then look how soft the fleece is on the inside. So I'll be excited to try that on. I'm going to peek back at this and see if I have received any denim for the try on. Yep, I see some form of pants in there. So far I'm liking this box. I have been a little bit, often when the hits are hits, they're really good hits, and then when they're a miss, the hits make up for the miss. So with Wantable, I keep doing it because it's kind of exciting. It's kind of unpredictable, which I kind of enjoy sometimes. This is nice too. So this is Z Supply again, and I am just going to describe it and give you the price before we look at it together. This is not a fleece sweatshirt in parchment, size 2 to 4. Z Supply, $79. So let me hold it up for you. I've seen a lot of this panel. I've seen a lot of zip ups and a lot of this panel in the last month or two. I'm definitely looking for neutrals. I think this is a nice, cool type of beige. I know Z Supply is a nice quality brand, so I'm excited. I'm excited to try this on. Lots of sweaters. Okay, let's keep going. Oh my gosh, what is this? This is so cute. Okay, I know you're in suspense because you can't see it yet. Jetty button-up shirt in white heart, $79. A lot for a button-up shirt, and the brand is 78 and Sunny. And I don't know, I would almost maybe treat it like a light jacket. And this is absolutely adorable. Absolutely adorable. I think I did a themed edit from Wantable once before, and the things that I got had nothing really, maybe one thing had something to do with the theme, and the rest of the things didn't really have a lot to do with the theme. So I was feeling skeptical about this one, but Jordan's really knocked it out of the park here. This is very, very oversized though. So I don't know how I feel about that. I do love the big pockets. I love that there's a heart right on, right where your heart, wait a minute. Nope, it's not on the same side as your heart. But yeah, this is fun. This is fun. I'm not sure. I'll have to see how it styles. And then let's keep going. If I didn't mention it or put it up above already, they generally send you 7 items. So we are again with 78 and Sunny, new brand to me. I mean, I've heard other people unbox and get 78 and Sunny. This is one thing that I requested, and it's the Harbor puff sleeve sweatshirt in soft rose, $79. And the reason that I requested it is because there was a light coral colored sweatshirt with puff sleeves from a Wantable box that I got, and I think I sent the whole box back, and I really regret not keeping that. It was just kind of cute. And here we go. This is, I don't think this is the same thing. The color of this one is a little more intense, but I like it as well. I like it as well. And you can see here, it's just really well made, and it's got a little bit of a soft fleece inside to it. So very, very pleased with this. Whole box is looking like a hit. I might have to look at the total box price and my discount before I go any further. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here is some denim. Vigos, yes. Gosh, I'm a happy box opener today. These are the Ace High Rise Flare, like that, with angled pockets and dark wash. I wouldn't call this that dark. Size 27, so hopefully they'll fit. Vigos, and they are $84. Love me some Vigos. Ooh, these are really flared. Really, really flared. Oh my gosh, I love the front of them. I love the pockets. I love the wash of them. That's one thing I like about Vigos, the way that they put the wash on the back. Am I using the right word? The faded out part on the back versus the non-faded out part tends to fall on my shape in what I think is kind of a flattering way. So my first Vigos jeans, I think I got in my first Wantable box, and they were skinny jeans and they were distressed, and they're true skinnies and they're really distressed, and they're saying both of those things aren't so in anymore. Not sure that I care that much because I just love those jeans. And if I am wearing something oversized, the contrast of having not leggings but a skinny jean on still works for me. So I cannot wait to try all this on. I'm super excited. And well, this is interesting. One thing that I'm noticing in this box is the bracelet that I was supposed to be getting isn't in there. The free bracelet is missing unless it's in this purse. Nope. So that's awkward because if I call Wantable and say I didn't get my free gift, I'm not sure. They have great customer service. I'm just going to take another look around. Well, I mean, I have this on film that I didn't get it. So I have this on video that I didn't get it. I'm having Wantable drama. I actually was kind of looking forward to that bracelet. I need something like that. I need a bangle. Last time I got a free gift, it was like a sparkly necklace, a free gift from them, and it was actually pretty bad. So I figured, how could this just simple gold band with a little engraving in it be terrible? But not getting it is terrible. That's worse than it being terrible. Let's go back to the last thing here. Is it in here? No. Huh. Very strange. I'll shake out the clothes as I go through them. This is the Cecily woven hobo bag. Apparently I requested this. Okay, $58. Maybe I was sleepy that day. Not sure. Not my usual kind of bag. Actually, it's super cute. I think it's the way it photographed, the pattern in it that I liked. You know what? I've changed my mind. I kind of like this. So I think this whole box is a hit. I do want my free gift because I think I'm going to keep everything in here. So let's take a look. Merchandise total, $517. Keep all discount, $103.40. Styling fee credited, $20. So in the end, this whole thing would be $393.60. So let's try everything on and see if it all fits, and then we'll go from there. So first up, the Beige Flare jeans. They have a really cute hem on the bottom. So I am wearing my favorite Dream Pairs platform tennis shoes. They are a definite look for a lot less than the Adidas Gazelles. Now that I own this, I think I'm going to go back to Dream Pairs and get their pink version of these that have a red stripe. I think it's got a red stripe. But I feel like these jeans are too long. I do love Beige jeans, so I don't know, maybe I'll see if they have a smaller size. They are a little bit loose on me. The back comes way out here. Or if they have a large percentage of cotton in them, I'll just keep them and try really hard to shrink them. Absolutely love this little sweatshirt, so I think this is definitely a keeper. Okay, I am in the Seas, S-E-A-S, that's the brand, graphic hoodie tee. Love the graphic, love the super soft fleecy inside. It feels very warm and comfortable. I like the hood. I'm not gonna put it up because it'll mess with my microphone. It does feel a little too big on me though, a little too long, and sleeves are a little too long. And this is a size small, so hopefully I'm feeling doubtful, but hopefully I can exchange this for an extra small. Fingers crossed. Okay, top number 3. This is the Jetty button-up shirt, again by the company Seas. It has a nice split on the side, so if you want to do like a half tuck or some kind of tuck, it falls in easily. I kind of like it untucked actually. It is kind of roomy. But the combination of the roominess and the length and having that split on the side seems to make it all come together nicely. I definitely wouldn't size down in this, and it does have the drop shoulders, but for some reason the drop shoulders seem to work. This is the Sonata fleece sweatshirt in parchment, size 2 for $79. My excitement about this box is starting to go away. I like the color, I like the collar, I just don't like the dropped shoulders. They look kind of awkward. I don't know, maybe once it got washed. I just don't think they fit the styling of this. Do you see what I mean? Very awkward. This all zipped up would be okay, I guess. The collar seems oddly oversized. I'm not sure. I think maybe, again, if there was an extra small, maybe these would be slightly less dropped and they would look like more of a normal drop sleeve. I'm not in love with this panel look. I recently kept something from Walmart that had it because I love the coral color, but I don't know. I think this is a definite no, so I guess I'm not keeping the entire box. Let's move on to the next thing and see how that pans out. Last item is the Harbor Puff sleeve sweatshirt in soft rose, size 2 for $79. This is almost exactly the same or the same puff sweatshirt that I had before that I regretted sending back, so I'm really, really happy to get it. Definitely keeping it. It's just a nice fit, nice color. I just know I wanted to grab for this so many times after I returned it, so I know I'll get a lot of use out of this. Let's go back to the Beige jeans here. So one thing I was noticing about them being high rise is the way that they've constructed the front panel. From the front, I feel like it looks a little more flattering. If you've watched my videos before, I struggle with the last place on my body that will not lose weight. So maybe a little normal for my age as well, but I have a poof here, or a puff, whatever you want to call it. And as I was walking around back and forth, changing each of these sweaters, these pants kept sliding down. So I think they're too big. I am finding these days with high-waisted jeans, certain high-waisted jeans, if they're not tight enough in the waist and I'm not wearing a belt, which I would not be wearing a cropped shirt above the waistline of a high-waisted jean because of my shape. Then without the belt, the jeans just slowly slide down and then you have sagginess here. So I don't love that about certain high-waisted styles that I have received and worn. So I'm very cautious about them now. I usually like to go over and tell you right away what I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep and what I'm going to give away. Give back, send back. In this case, I need to go to check out with Wantable. So again, if you're new to Wantable, you go to the website, you check out, you just let them know what you're keeping and not keeping, and then they will tally up what your price is. So I need, in this case, to see during that process if I can exchange anything. And by the way, if you have to exchange something for another size, you cannot exchange for another color, and you can't exchange for another style, but you can exchange for another size if it's available. So when you do that, it does count towards your 5. That's right. I only need to keep 5, not all 7. So it does count towards your 5. It's just that you send back the item you're exchanging in the same envelope with the things that you don't want, and then the exchange item comes back to you in pretty short order. Okay, wish me luck. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. So this was an interesting one. I couldn't fully check out and see what my price would be because I need to call them about the bracelet. It asked if you want to keep or return the bracelet. That is free, so I don't know why anyone would want to return it. Actually, I did see somebody online that hated that tacky gold necklace and they just went ahead and returned it. I didn't do that. I just kept it for a Halloween costume someday. Anyway, so this had all sizes available except for extra small. They were out of that. It is 30% cotton, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it and just wear it as oversized, and then hopefully it'll shrink a little bit as it goes through a few washes. This was a no-brainer. I loved it. It fits great. I am going to keep it, so that's 2 out of 5 things. This I am returning. Didn't like it. And then this heart shirt, I'm keeping that. I think with like a tight-fitting red shirt under it, it would be really cute. So I'm going to keep that. So 1, 2, 3. And then this, of course, I'm keeping. That's 4 things. And then luckily the jeans were exchangeable for a different size. They had all sizes available. It was really weird. I think the sizes started at 24 and it said 24, 26, 25, 27, 28, 29. So I clicked on the 26 because these are a 27 to go down 1 size, and the 26 was sitting in the same position as the 25. So I don't know. I actually think if they accidentally send me a 25, I might still be able to squeeze into those because these are very, very stretchy. And these felt really too big. So I'm worried even a 26 is going to be loose on the waist and then drift down as I'm walking in them. And then I was tempted also to get that size 25 because of the length. This has a really cute hem on the bottom. So I would hate to destroy this hem by hemming these up. But luckily I do have a seamstress in my life, so she might be able to help me figure out how to get around that. So that's it. So I kept 5 things. I got 2 new sweatshirts that I really love. I got something fun to wear, you know, around Valentine's Day, and definitely this is something that a basic button-up shirt is not going to go out of style over the years. I got something that I know I'll grab for because I've been wanting to grab for it and I haven't owned it. And then a really cool pair of Vigos jeans, hopefully if I can get the right size. And after I get them, I'm probably going to have to walk around the house in them for like an hour with the tags on, just to make sure they're not going to slide down. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. If you would please go to that subscribe button and click it, I would love that. And then you'll get notified when I make another video, and have a wonderful day.